Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. There's pie in the sky, hopes and dreams, and then there's this forum post, which I'm not saying isn't well intended, but Kabam's never going to do something that makes them less money. It's just they're a for-profit company, and so they're not going to do something that makes them less money. So when Big Boss Man E7 says, with the current shape of the game, can we have old versions of champs that were nerfed due to being too strong at one point in time? OG Scarlet Witch, Namor, Doctor Strange. Now, Doctor Strange definitely wouldn't break the game. And I've said that from time to time. His old version was great, but it wasn't so OP that you were going to go invincible. Now, OG Scarlet Witch was. You could stun lock the defender for days, if anybody remembers that. You could get infinite regen. You could get an all crit team together. I blew through Act 4 and did not download patch 12.0 until I had beaten all of Act 4 with Scarlet Witch years and years and years and years ago. I'm not saying I couldn't have done it with somebody else, but it would have been a lot harder and a lot more expensive. He goes on to say it'd be cool to have the old version of their abilities, especially since their current versions are not valued. Well, as you can imagine, it didn't take long for the forums to say they are never being reverted. Nope. Not even close. Kabam is content with them being how they are. Now, that may change with a buff to Doctor Strange. I'm not sure how they'd go about it without destabilizing the game. The other thing is, they were designed for a different time, for something that is vastly different compared to the game that we have today. OG Scarlet Witch has her uses. Namor is a bit underpowered, but the damage is okay as a burst. Doctor Strange, yeah, you can have that one. Chablis says, well, I think we are going to get a Doctor Strange buff, maybe in 2025. Maybe that's just me being wishful thinking, man, over here. Prof optimist for once. But in the meantime, it's just not going to happen. This would sadly never happen. And I appreciate the thought, but Kabam would risk not just destabilizing the game, but destabilizing their own economy. And that means less profit in their pocket. And that's just not something they're interested in doing because they want to keep the lights on. Well, that's all that I have to do on this one. I could keep reading forum posts and scroll down. But needless to say, if we get buffs to these champions, they're going to be different than what we've seen before. And that's pretty much finalized from what we can tell. So, there you go, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Big Boss Man E7, thanks for bringing up the discussion. It's worth having. Just got to be realistic about expectations. And the expectations are that it's not going to happen. So, you just got to know when you see it.